Imagine finally being able to get onto a commercial flight, looking out your window and seeing this. This happened. I'm sorry.
Last week, a passenger named Michelle Reyes joined me exclusively on the show to share a clip of video that she took from her window seat.
Mayday, mayday.
You could just feel it, like boom.
Aircraft just experienced engine failure, need a turn immediately.
In news across America, dozens of Boeing 777 jets now grounded after an engine on a United Airlines plane broke apart and dropped debris on a Denver neighborhood.
When the sky has no defined limits, there remains no barrier of the surprises that it may hold. Stay tuned in to get to see moments captured by flight passengers that can't go unnoticed. If you love a window seat, you know the sky can be full of stunning colors. But in March 2019, passengers on a flight from Phoenix to Portland saw something straight out of a horror movie: a flying demon. With two dark tails protruding from its back, it looked like some otherworldly creature stalking them. While some freaked out, others thought it could be contrails. Normally white, contrails can change color depending on the sun's position. The plane wasn't visible because the camera couldn't capture it due to the bright light. While the idea of an alien sounds wild, there have been many moments when people were convinced they saw something not of this world. Huge UFO. Opening his window blinds, this flight passenger was expecting to see serene views, but met with this sight. Among the clouds, something giant seemed to be floating away. It looked like two saucer-shaped crabs were fused together. Instantly thinking of alien origins, the guy posted the clip online and sparked a frenzy of theories. Some believe the alien spaceship theory, while others thought it might be a secret government project. Real or not, seeing something like this thousands of feet off the ground is quite terrifying. High-flying creature. We all know that shooting of the Game of Thrones has long ended, so what could this be? A heavy and large flying organism that was soon, after being spotted, was filmed by the curious spectator, who even tried to zoom in to identify it but had no luck. By the shape, size, and heavy flying nature of this creature, the closest resemblance that it has is to that of a dragon. Now, this might sound quite outrageous for something so prehistoric to actually exist, but stands as the only explanation. Alien sighting. Gazing out of your plane window at the beautiful clouds is the best part of flying. But seeing something like a flying saucer right beside you might be an exciting sight. In 2019, a video surfaced showing a mysterious object flying near a plane. The flight details in the airline were kept secret. Once online, people were quick to call it a UFO. And honestly, what else could it be? Some skeptics thought it might be a clever edit. But with the government admitting the possibility of otherworldly life, it's hard not to wonder if it was aliens visiting our planet. This encounter definitely adds to the mystery, making us question what's really out there. Sky serpent. A netizen captured a video of a large snake-like object slithering through the sky. The eerie sight puzzled its viewers, as it seemed to move with a smoky trail, resembling the sinuous movement of a snake. Some speculated it could be a bizarre weather phenomenon, while others suggested it might be a UFO disguised as a serpent. Regardless, the mysterious video sparked a frenzy of debate online, with many wondering if it was a sign of something otherworldly happening above. Whatever it is, the eerie footage left everyone questioning what secrets the sky might hold. Starship mystery. While flying over the stunning clouds of South Korea, when suddenly something caught the eyes of the passengers outside the window. It was not man-made, and it certainly didn't belong in our world. With its peculiar star shape and shiny appearance, there was only one possibility remaining: an alien spaceship. As the video went viral, theories started flying faster than the speed of sound. Some speculated it was a new experimental aircraft, while others joked about it being top-tier CGI. But with governments admitting to the existence of alien life, the idea of a spaceship wasn't entirely far-fetched. Despite the criticism, the truth behind this celestial encounter remains shrouded in mystery. What are your thoughts on this? Share them in the comments below. Sky Serpent. Let's have a real-life game of snakes and ladders, but instead of a board game, it's happening in the sky. That's what one Bedfordshire resident experienced when he spotted a massive sky serpent flying thousands of feet above. At first he thought it might be a prop, but as it got closer, he realized it was the real deal. The serpent was seen bending, folding, and then straightening itself out, almost like it was alive. It was a bizarre encounter that might make you wonder what other mysteries the sky holds. Camouflaging UFO. When this passenger asked for the window seat on a commercial plane, he wasn't expecting to encounter something extraterrestrial. While looking out, he noticed a strange shape emerge in the clouds. With no rational explanation for what he was seeing, he could only think that it was a UFO paying an unexpected visit to our planet. What made the sight stand out was how it seemed to be disguising among the clouds. Many people dismissed the clip as a hoax, but what that thing in the clouds really was is still unknown. UFO skyscraper.
It looks completely unnatural, like nothing you've ever seen before.
In August 2018, a passenger aboard a commercial airliner captured a surreal sight: a colossal vertical-shaped UFO hovering above the clouds at around 35,000 feet over Komodo City, Japan. Initially mistaken for a volcanic ash cloud, this theory was retracted when no eruptions were reported that day. Despite its stationary position and lack of smoke or residue, experts remain baffled by the enigmatic object, leaving many unanswered questions about its nature and origin. Shooting saucer. In 2019, a shocking moment was caught on camera. A passenger was innocently recording the view outside the window and suddenly spotted a flying saucer. It was so close that even the camera captured its spinning structure. But what happened next was what truly stunned everyone. The UFO shot out numerous flare-like objects before swiftly darting forward. As the footage spread online, opinions were split. Some cried hoax and dismissed it as clever editing, while others believed it to be a genuine encounter with a UFO. And those flares were capsules containing aliens that landed on Earth. What do you think? Could this be a real encounter or an elaborate hoax? Share your thoughts below. Shape-shifting UFO.
An object apparently changing shapes in seconds.
A couple years back, a flight passenger captured this footage of a mysterious object outside their window. A white thing seemed to change shapes, going from thin to long, all in a blink of an eye.
An object apparently changing shapes in seconds.
The The clip made headlines with everyone trying to figure out what it might be: a shape-shifting UFO, an otherworldly entity, or something that we were still unable to comprehend. Possibilities were endless. The locals, scared for their safety, asked authorities to investigate. But there has been no official word on the sighting yet. Matrix glitch. Catching a flight and suddenly witnessing something that looks like a glitch in the Matrix. Sounds like a wild thought. But that's what happened to a passenger who shared a clip of a large object rotating and jumping around in the sky. It looked like a giant tic-tac, leaving everyone puzzled. Was it an unusual UFO or just a glitch in the Matrix? Despite the wild guesses, one thing was clear: it cast a visible shadow, proving it wasn't a hoax. Some folks even speculated it might be an alien craft malfunctioning while passing through portals. The moments like these make you wonder about the mysteries of our skies. Vertical vision. Believe it or not, portals might be more than just sci-fi fantasy. A passenger on a flight snapped a photo of something incredible: a vertical ring floating in the sky. It wasn't a simple smoke ring either. It had no visible source and stood upright. Even more baffling, it changed shapes and angels, as if it was blending in with the sky right before their eyes. This wasn't a trick or an illusion. It was real, unexplained, and left everyone scratching their heads. Sometimes the sky shows us mysteries that defy logic and spark our imagination. Who knows what other secrets are waiting to be discovered above us? Falling angel. Angels, mythical beings, or a modern reality? Let's have a look at this clip and you can decide for yourself. A man captured this from his apartment balcony. A humanoid figure with an impressive wing spread was seen descending from the sky. As the camera dropped down, another one was captured, and both seemed to be disappearing behind a huge cloud. As their appearance fitted the angle description perfectly, everyone thought it was indeed a sighting of the diving entity. Now, share your thoughts in the comments. Flyby. This could be the most convincing UFO encounter ever caught on camera. While flying over a mountain range, a passenger recorded something incredible from their window seat: a flying saucer in the distance. As he started filming, the saucer came closer to the plane, darted away, then zoomed back, flew under the plane, and vanished from sight, never to appear again. When this footage hit the internet, people went wild with theories, from an elaborate hoax to a genuine UFO encounter. Experts lean towards the UFO theory, noting that the sun's position and the reflection on the saucer were too perfect to be an edit. What do you think? Real encounter or just a clever trick? UFO encounter. While capturing a breathtaking view from the plane window, suddenly a UFO zipped past. That happened to a Dutch passenger in 2017 on a Ryanair flight from Eindhoven to Madrid. While she was recording the scenery, a UFO appeared out of nowhere, passing dangerously close to the plane. The pilot had to make a sharp maneuver and increase speed to dodge the mysterious craft. Thanks to their quick reflexes, the plane narrowly avoided disaster and safely made it to the ground. This encounter was a stark reminder of the unexpected thrills that can happen mid-flight. Desert encounter. It seems like it's not just us humans who are curious about aliens. A passenger on a plane flying over the Nevada desert captured a UFO on film. The mysterious craft came close enough to get a good look at the commercial airliner before zooming off at supersonic speed. This encounter hints that if aliens had state-of-the-art tech, we can't even fathom it. They surely had the ability to zoom in on us. Imagine the capabilities they might possess. As the footage made its rounds, people couldn't help but wonder about the intentions behind this brief yet intriguing encounter. Was this a sign that they're watching us? Share your thoughts below. Glazed craft. Remember how we used to think the moon was following our car? Well, we've got another stalker, and this time we've got proof it's chasing us around. It wasn't just blindly floating around, it was clearly flying in the same direction the car was driving. Of course, it's not like people haven't tried to explain this one. A couple think it could be a drone, but with that speed and height? Yeah, if it were possible, I'd be touring every place in the country from my couch. A few argued that it looks like a helium balloon has long lost its battle against the winds, but that doesn't look likely. Ultimately, it's some sort of marvel, probably an extraterrestrial one. Umbrella UFO. Either these aliens have become exceptionally bold, or people just put up whatever on the internet. This clip, allegedly recorded in Costa Rica, has been going around online, as the guy who posted it claimed it was a UFO. A gigantic umbrella-shaped UFO at that. I was under the impression that these extraterrestrials might want to be discreet about their visit, but I guess that's not the case anymore. A real UFO or a hoax? You decide. Mothership. Out on a peaceful hike, a hiking party in California stumbled upon the biggest UFO ever recorded. They captured what they believed to be the command center for a swarm of UFOs. If true, it was both fascinating and downright terrifying. This colossal craft might be followed by a fleet of fighter UFOs, possibly aiming to invade and take over. The video quickly went viral, igniting all sorts of theories and discussions. Could it really be an alien command center? Or is there another explanation? Share your thoughts in the comments. Alien Armada. Looking up into the Florida sky and seeing not just one, but an entire fleet of UFOs passing by. The stuff of sci-fi movies, right? It happened just in the same year. And naturally, it got people talking, some in awe, others in disbelief. Most chalked it up to CGI or clever editing. After all, spotting one UFO is rare enough, but multiple? That raised some eyebrows. And shouldn't such a sighting make headlines? Pointing out toward the mysterious involvements of the government. So the question is, could it really be a fleet of extraterrestrial visitors gracing our skies? Or just an elaborate hoax? What are your thoughts? Comment down below.
That's as far as it goes on video.
Moving portal. Check out this wild video I found on Instagram. It's from, and oh man, it's got everyone buzzing. See, a flying helicopter was seen being followed by some weird glowing light in the sky. And that's not all, but the helicopter was then shockingly swallowed by this strange light. Some people are convinced that the light looks more like an alien portal, or maybe some spaceship capturing the helicopter. Either way, it got people talking, and nobody knows what to make of it. Celestial whirlpool.
Det blir inte så smått. Det försvann.
Now, let's go all the way back to December 9th, 2009, when the people of Norway were left shocked by an extraordinary event. Just before sunrise, a mysterious light appeared in the sky that transformed into a massive luminous spiral. As locals tried to make sense of the sight, the spiral abruptly vanished. Even experts had no clue what it was, but they were sure that no natural phenomenon could produce such a flawless shape in the sky. With more and more eyewitnesses, speculation ran wild. Some suggested it was a UFO, while others thought it might be a military rocket. However, with no official explanation, the event remained an intriguing enigma.
Det begynte så smått etter hvert, og da forsvant.
Portal or debris? You've got to keep your eyes on the sky these days. Just have a look at what this guy captured. Amidst the normal-looking sky, a bizarre blue coloring thing seemed to be hanging in the sky. Onlookers had many guesses about its origin. Some had it pegged as a multi-dimensional portal open up above to help UFOs travel across realms. Others gave a more sane explanation, saying it might be a piece of space debris. But the way it stood suspended in the sky made it more suspicious. Alien aid or something man-made? The jury's still out on this one. Mysterious sky. It seems our sky is just as mysterious as our unexplored oceans. You never know what you might see in the heavens above. Like this guy who wanted to record the lightning in the sky, but accidentally caught this. Just as the light flashed, the sky lit up, showed weird ropes-like things. Did you see that? Have a look again. The unusual sight left people to speculate its origin. Internet folks believed it was some dragon-like creature flying in the sky. Could it really be the mythical being or just a piece of someone's imagination? Celestial dump. Flying saucers. Who knew they really look like that? I guess it means all those sightings we've been hearing about over the years have some truth to it. But oh, it looks like this UFO had a lot of load to drop and decided to do its business over a random field. Alright, we could joke about this scenario, but it seems like this one is launching an alien of some sort on Earth. If it's really some type of living creature, we're in deep water. The Great Escape. Check out this nearly perfect UFO making a quick getaway. Unaware it's being filmed by onlookers below. Some think it's just one of many UFO sightings reported this year in the US, while others believe it's a hologram. But the way it swiftly moves out of sight makes you wonder, can a hologram really stay so visible from such a distance and move that fast? And if the answer is yes, why aren't holograms more common? It leaves us with more questions than answers, sparking curiosity and debate. Sometimes the unexplained is right there in the sky, making us rethink what we know. Lost reindeer. Ever wonder if Santa's reindeer might get lost on their way home? Well, it seems like one of them might have taken a detour and ended up stuck high in the sky. A four-legged figure resembling a reindeer or horse was spotted, seemingly unable to move. It was unlike typical cloud formations, and it was clear that this was an actual object in the sky. Could it really be one of Santa's missing helpers? Or is there another explanation? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Sky surprise. While cruising the skies on a perfect sunny day, when out of nowhere, a dark, unidentified flying object appeared. That's exactly what happened to a small private plane pilot. He had filed his flight plan, expecting a smooth journey, but instead he crossed paths with something otherworldly. This mysterious craft was at a higher altitude, yet it still made an evasive maneuver. Was it trying to avoid being spotted or just dodging a collision? The pilot never saw it up close, and it didn't show up on the radar, which added to the mystery. It was a bizarre encounter that left everyone all wondering about the secrets of the sky. Sometimes the skies have their own way of surprising us. Jetpack mystery. Want to see a real-time Iron Man? Have a look at this one. In November 2020, passengers on a plane in Los Angeles reported they had seen a man flying in the sky. Multiple witnesses swore they saw a mysterious figure resembling Jetpack Man. The sightings caused such a buzz that even the FBI launched an investigation. Their initial guess was a giant balloon that had broken free, but the oddly human-like shape made many think of aliens. A similar incident occurred when a pilot spotted a creepy humanoid flying over a busy area in California, which was dismissed as a balloon. But honestly, calling the Los Angeles sighting a balloon seems like a stretch. Thunderstruck. From afar, it looks like nothing but a mere sheet taking to the skies. But this isn't just someone's laundry battling against the wind. At a closer look, you'll find that although it resembles a cloth, it has a much more ghostly appearance than it lets on. It could be some sort of extraterrestrial dropping in to say hello. Or maybe it's an unusually talented superhuman. And wait till you see this. Yep, it just emitted electricity. Either this guy's trying to control the weather, or has been blessed with a superpower it's trying to exploit. All jokes aside, we're still trying to figure out what it is. If you've got a clue, let us know too. Shanghai Serpent. If you're one of those naive folks who thinks dragons aren't real, take a look at this. China has a pretty special relationship with dragons. The nation believes dragons symbolize success and ambition. So no wonder the citizens of Shanghai aren't freaking out. In fact, they even look excited to see this dragon whizzing by. For us though, the sighting is a shock. And not only because we're finally seeing a mythological creature come to life, but also because this gives proof to a crazy rumor that dragons have always existed, but the Chinese government secretly breeding them away from prying eyes. Patio presence. More and more people are coming up with proof of alien encounters. So now, believing that extraterrestrial creatures exist is nothing but taking the smart route. Initially seen hovering over a neighborhood in Malaysia, this UFO naturally stopped multiple people in their tracks, who thought it was just some sort of government surveillance device. But then, it got closer, and too much for comfort. And you can see this isn't something us mere humans could fashion. Rather, it's an alien's attempt to collect intel from above, or an outright declaration of invasion. It's definitely leaving an impression. Blizzard surprise. Modern planes can handle heavy rain, but sometimes things can take a dramatic turn. On a PIA flight, a passenger captured a rare moment that left everyone puzzled. After climbing from low to high altitude, the rain's aftermath seemed to freeze, creating a blizzard effect from the ventilation chambers. The footage showed what looked like snow blowing inside the cabin. No one was quite sure how this happened, but some believe it was due to a malfunction or poor maintenance. It was a reminder that even the most advanced technology can have unexpected surprises, leaving us with these unforgettable sights. Bee hijack. Looks like bees have found a new way of migrating, hopping on a plane and letting humans handle the travel arrangements. A viral video captured this unusual sight, sparking a buzz online. Some suggested the queen bee might have boarded the plane, and her hive followed to protect her. While some suggested it might have been smuggled by someone and accidentally released the bees. What do you think? What was the reason behind this bee hijack? Share your ideas below. Gator crash. A Spirit Airlines flight heading to Orlando was enjoying Florida's tropical vibes when out of nowhere an unexpected guest stole the spotlight. As the plane was moving towards the airport gates, a massive alligator decided to take a leisurely walk across the runway. What a classic Florida welcome. With more than 1 million of these ancient creatures living in Florida, it's not unusual to come across them. The majestic reptile elegantly made its way to the nearby wetland and represented the wild state of the Sunshine State. This unexpected gator crash truly captured the wild charm of Florida. Mid-air mayhem. Passengers on Alaskan Airlines Flight 1282 were heading from Portland to sunny California and had their journey take a terrifying turn when the flight's door plug suddenly blew out mid-air. It was the stuff of nightmares. But here's the twist. Despite the chaos, everyone on board remained intact, and the pilots skillfully executed an emergency landing. Once safely on the ground, aviation authorities wasted no time ensuring the safety of other aircraft, conducting thorough inspections for any potential safety concerns. Sky abduction. Walking down a street and witnessing something out of this world sounds like a chilling thought, but a baffled pedestrian not only saw it, but captured a large figure levitating next to a tall building, constantly ascending into the sky. But the question is, what was that? The only explanation that makes sense: it had to be an alien or some otherworldly being. Many believed it was an alien invasion, and the entity was being abducted by the aliens. The footage abruptly cut off, leaving the true nature of the event and the figure's fate in a complete mystery. Was it really an alien invasion? Or something else entirely? Tarmac touchdown. You might have heard of that crazy rumor that the US government is in cahoots with the aliens. I mean, we've seen what goes on in Area 51, so it doesn't really sound that far-fetched. But to share airspace? That's a thought even Hollywood hasn't picked up yet. And just look at this video, casually sauntering over to the tarmac like it owns the place. Well, if the government has levied nothing but permission, it makes sense to land like that. But what could this UFO want with us? Your guess is as good as mine. The floating obelisk. I've been puzzling over this one for days. A strange object appeared in the skies over New Zealand, stirring up all kinds of theories. Some people think it's an undisclosed government project, possibly a new type of aircraft. Maybe it'll resurface in a couple of years. Others are convinced it's an enormous drone. But there are moments when no explanation seems to fit. This could be one of those rare instances where you might be seeing a glitch in the matrix. The more you look at it, the less it makes sense. Maybe it is an obelisk. Who knows? Lightning UFO. Every day, hundreds of strange objects zip through our skies. This particular one was captured in Taiwan when a group of locals noticed an unusual blue glow in the sky. When posted online, people speculate the story behind it wildly. Some joke that it was the sign of an impending alien invasion, while others suggested these were contrails from an unidentified object. With no additional information available, the sighting remained an intriguing mystery. Wing walker. Balancing on a plane's wing mid-flight? Sounds like a crazy idea, but not to this man. In October 2007, footage surfaced of a man with a parachute who chose to pull off this daring stunt. Instead of jumping off, he decided to balance on the wing of a small, low-speed plane. For several heart-stopping seconds, he held his position before the throttling wind finally pushed him off. Some believed it was not legit footage, but an edited one. But experts suggested otherwise. Now, if this footage was legit, the thought of slipping and landing in the spinning engine blades was horrifying. This stunt was as thrilling as it was insane, considering the high risk involved. Moments like these make you wonder what drives people to such extremes. Ponies premiere. It's not every day you see a pony getting first-class treatment, but that's exactly what happened with Fred, a therapy service pony. After months of training by his owner, Fred enjoyed the luxury of first-class treatment on a plane. Despite the strict regulations for air travel, Fred's journey went smoothly. Other animals like bats, tarantulas, and snakes might have been a bit envious of Fred's VIP treatment. So they tried to enter the plane, but they couldn't match Fred's star treatment. This little pony sure stole the spotlight, even at 30,000 feet. Now it is time for an open discussion. Everyone dreams of snagging a window seat, but sometimes it's not all it's cracked up to be. On February 22, 2021, a passenger filmed a crazy moment on a Boeing 777 flying over Denver. Instead of a nice view out the window, the engine was on fire, but the plane kept going and freaked everyone out. Now, according to some passengers, this wasn't a technical issue, rather doing of some aerial entity or spirit. The possibility of the engine blowing up or failing was a major worry for everyone on board. Thankfully, the plane landed safely and everyone was okay. But I bet after that experience, a lot of people weren't so keen on the window seat. This incident says a lot that not always whatever that flies in the skies would be friendly after all. Thank you very much for watching the video. Share in the comments and do like the video and share it with your friends. Subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon to not miss any of the upcoming amazing videos. Thank you once again.